she's against it, it's good. Yeah.
Them lot made it. They made it, bruv. It was like 3 parts juice. Like, well, 1 part juice and 3 parts Appleton, Ray, and Mount Gay.
Yeah,
because you ain't a Ray man. You ain't Ray and his family members. You're
no,
not
brother.
What are you saying? Too many memories.
Bro, what is that? No, like, what is that?
No, you know what? It's a mad one. It's like one of those drinks, where I try and tell people, like, you gotta respect Ray. Yeah. Because Ray is one of those.
Bro.
But and you know what I don't like about Ray, where people are not honest. If you measure out all your drunk states, Ray is the one that gets you so clumsy. It doesn't necessarily get you the most drunk. I can ride the wave of Ray, but when you are drunk, you are a lot more clumsy. Yeah, and I've seen that's why I don't know what's in Ray. It's like, what is in that makes you so? Because you can drink punching and it's pretty much the same, but Ray just makes you clumsy.
It was the Ray element that almost got you dropped off today, by him.
Yeah.
It's not the Appleton,
bro. You're right, bro. It was bro. I just didn't understand what was going on, bro. You know when impending doom starts happening, and I'm just like, right.
How much sips did you have before you knew?
I think I got into my second glass.
Second glass.
Yeah, the second
Big
glass.
Pint. Glass.
Nah, it wasn't even
just
pints, bro.
Glass.
It was like normal, like, and I'm just like, I clapped the second, and it was the third where I was drinking, and I was like, whoa, something's wrong.
Something's
you get
happening.
Me? So then I was like, do you know what? Let me stop because I got the thing in a few hours. So I was like, do you know what? I need to stop now. So then I'm lying on my bed now because I was watching something with my missus, and I'm like, I thought, let me just lie down a bit. Yeah. So then I lie down. And then I opened my eyes and the room started spinning. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Like, I think. And then, like, the phlegm started happening. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Man, like, you have to go to and start spitting.
I was like, I'm not throwing up, though. I'm not throwing up. And then Roxanne was like, nah, I think you better, like, force yourself to throw up. Because, and I was like, right. And it's still, like, 6:30 now. And I'm like, these are the times I'm supposed to leave. And I'm still boss. And I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to have to force myself to throw up to get it, bro.
That's how we're living, That's how we're living. You know when a man says break, I mean break. You hear me? Man, acting like you still no responsibilities.
Oh, brother.
Do you think that's like a top up from the wave on the weekend?
Now, do you know what it is? I know exactly what happened, Jay. Because obviously I've been living like I ain't got kids for the weekend. Because my mum's had my kids from Friday. Yeah, my mom's had my kids on Friday. So like, I'm the washing up still there. You know those things. So like, obviously I hit Monday. Monday's done now. Tuesday we were still working because we did the Lord of the Rings red carpet.
Okay,
So I was still kind of working. And then Wednesday today was my first day kind of off from the weekend. So I was like, you know what? The rum punch is there. Let me just have a juice.
Little tipple.
Actually have a day off.
Right. Man, you can't be.
You know, I thought obviously I had the weekend and I thought I was someone I weren't. So and now I realise, man's a father of 3. You get what I'm saying? With a full-time job.
Age real humble. Yeah.
Relax. You're not. You think you had a weekend of being a fate, man. You're not.
You're not really outside, sir. You're just looking through the window. Just looking through the window.
You're back inside.
Just get off your porch and go back in. Yeah.
With your dressing gown and your hot cocoa, just looking through the window.
Go back to who you really are.
Because you thought you did carnival by yourself. You thought you were that guy. Now you're not that guy, bro. You are not, bro. Just stick to your water, bro. All right, boom.
Hey,
bang.
Easy.
Woo. We back. Episode 78.
Episode 78.
78.
78, bro. We've been working in this bitch, man. We've been trying to work, man. We've been going, bro. Yo, people, thank you for joining us. It's Watch It or Not
TV.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero. I'm with your co-host.
I go by
my co-host.
Come on, man. My bad. Yeah, it's just instant. Yeah,
me a break,
yeah. I go by the name of Zoosh, aka Guyver.
And today we are joined by a very special guest.
You gonna get it right. What type of berry? Hold on, 1 second. Pause. Wait 1 second.
Kind of wild, actually.
Hold on.
Now when you break it down.
Hold on now.
We are joined by a very special guest. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, boys and girls. I am the one they call Henchy Hench in the building.
Yeah, yo.
And you know what? This is a first, you know, that me and Zush are sitting on the same couch.
Yeah.
This is the first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked at the couch space when I got in there.
I pre-warned him. I said, yo. I said, this guy's big, bro.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of big, so we're gonna have to sit on the same.
I said, say no.
Yeah. And he's like,
if it was an L-shaped couch, then maybe.
There's no debating. There's no like, how big? No. He big. So
I appreciate the hospitality.
We're gonna have to sit on the same couch.
I appreciate the hospitality.
Each and every time, big up cameraman Alex.
Big up Alex.
Every time.
Just make sure that because I know last time he tried to sabotage the thing.
Wow.
Mash up the TV thing. You get me? He was upset that
you
man
didn't
didn't.
give
But
man a
yeah,
shout.
that's what I'm saying. So boy, let me get that
Stand
out
your
there.
ground. Now support that.
You know what? Furthermore,
This part edit. Give me drop a bomb from me on that
You
one.
might think it's joke, wasting my spare time coming out here filming you pussy holes and you don't want to shout me out.
What?
Suck your mum.
Wait,
Pussy hole.
big up Alex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, big up Alex.
Each and every time.
Yes, sir.
Yo, people, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment because we want to hear that sound.
ta-ting.
Or ta-tung. And please, sir, for the 78th time, Zush, aka Guyver, could you please explain to the people then what that means?
All right, so you're going to be watching episode 78, and what's going to happen is you're going to be like, you know what, this show was actually all right, and I kind of want to see what happens on episode 79.
As you would.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to press the notification bell. Now, what happens when you press that notification bell is it makes a sound. Now, depending on what browser you use to get on YouTube to press the notification, it makes different sounds, which is either ta-ting or ta-tung.
Sick. No, that's it. Like, is that a real thing?
Fucking message, bro.
It's knowledge.
That's crazy.
It's knowledge.
Listen, you ain't just here to review TV.
No, that's crazy.
Bro,
That's actually
bro.
life skills right now.
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean, I'm
Ta-ting
glad
or
you
ta-tung.
appreciate it. I
Yeah,
feel like we
no,
don't get
no,
enough
no,
appreciation
no, I'm
from
really-
just dishing out.
That's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
genuinely didn't know that.
We're
Ta-ting
out
or
here.
ta-tung, depending on the browser you use.
Google Chrome,
Wow.
Mozilla,
Innit?
Safari,
Yeah.
Wow.
Edge. They still do Edge?
Not sure.
Nobody uses Edge, though. innit?
Explorer.
I've used it.
Anyone still using Internet
that's
Explorer?
gone now.
It's gone.
It's gone, bro. They locked it. It's changing for Edge. It's Edge now. Yeah, they locked. That's how old. This what I'm
People
saying.
still use Yahoo. Like, is Yahoo still?
Nah, that can't be.
Wow, bro. I don't know,
Wow.
bro. Maybe the search engine. I
Yeah,
don't know
not
about the browser.
yeah, not the browser. The browser's out the
yeah,
window.
Them man there died. Sorry, them.
Wow.
If you, by the time you watch this, I believe you would have seen that we was at the Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings red carpet.
Yeah.
By the time you see this, you would have
So,
they would have known that.
Look
They
out
would've
for that and
know that.
Yeah.
I
If you
mean,
haven't.
when
First of all,
Yeah.
we're not gonna skate over that. Big up you for that.
thank you. That's
Because they weren't and I wasn't.
No,
Yeah. No, that's
But you know what, yeah?
That's not a small thing.
bro, all jokes aside, yeah, bro, yeah. Like, you know when we go to these places, bro, yeah, we don't see people that look like us, bro.
No, but bro, I've been there.
Right.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's
we-
not a small thing that
Yeah,
even
yeah.
out there, bro.
We don't see people that
They're
look
ain't.
like us. You get me?
Come
Like,
on.
we're there and we're like,
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
Yeah.
All right. What you trying to blend it? All right.
yeah, trust me, bro. It's like,
Literally, it's that.
it's literally,
that.
it's like, right.
Well,
like,
it's cool.
just-
Hi,
It's
I'm
a-
Henchy, and then they're like this. And you're like that.
Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a good experience. It's
Yeah,
definitely
nah,
a
it
good
was
experience.
good.
And
And
that
this-
brings a power thing.
The Rings of Power was probably the biggest, like, set that we did. It was a complete, like, they built it up. Like, it was all, they
Mad.
had eagles and shit flying about.
Yeah, it was
and
kind of
this
nuts
was
when they did to
Crazy.
Leicester Square. Like, in
3
like,
levels of floors. Like, it was crazy.
It was
Like,
crazy.
in the middle of Leicester Square. It was nuts. Crazy.
shout out, man, like Sir Lenny Henry.
Yeah, Sir Lenny Henry.
Yeah,
So,
big up,
like,
Sir Lenny.
so obviously we was on the red carpet and
Come on,
when-
talk heavy.
Say it
I
again,
mean,
bro.
Yo,
So-
talk heavy.
I'm just gonna gloss over it.
Yeah, no.
Like it's normal, do you know what I'm
No,
saying?
shit,
So I went
bro,
to the
that's-
shop today,
yeah.
and, you know what I'm
And the
saying?
carpet was red. Outside.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, in the middle of Leicester Square, but we weren't in awe or nothing.
Yes.
So then anyway, but when we go red carpets, we usually expect to get a good few interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
get a few there. Unfortunately, like on the red carpet, we didn't get.
We're living and learning on the red carpet.
Yeah, we didn't get.
It's a fast-paced life.
It was fast that one. It was like, right, okay, cool. Like, cool. That's like, but to be fair, when we was there, we only wanted to speak to 3 particular people.
Yeah.
2 of them didn't even come to us.
Right.
But we did get the Lenny Henry interview.
Sir
Lenny Henry.
So big up Sir Lenny.
We got the Sir
time.
Lenny Henry interview. And again, each and every time, big up
Always.
Auntie Axe, British Blacklist, bringing us in all the time on those red carpets. Always. That's literally the plug. We get there, sends us in, and we do the damn thing.
That's amazing.
Zoosh, please explain to the people then what we're reviewing today.
All right. So today, first up, I believe we're going to be doing Me Time.
We're
going to do Me Time?
Yes,
all right,
sir.
we're going to touch on Me Time. I don't know. That was weird. Pause.
Is that what you gonna do?
Hold on.
You gonna be touching on Me Time, huh?
Gonna touch on Me.
That's the new one with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And then
Regina Hall. We got double Regina.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Double Regina Hall.
Double Regina Hall, man. And I do like me some Regina Hall, I won't lie. You know, just and next up we've got Amazon Prime. It was on Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
Master?
Yes.
Master. Not the Master.
No, Master, yeah. Been out a little while as well.
Yeah, I've seen it flash up, but that's not the new one, but that one's on Amazon Prime. So let's get straight to it.
All right, cool. We'll start off with Me Time. Henchy, I don't know if you know, but when we come to doing the show, we read out the synopsis for the people then. Yeah. When we read out the synopsis, we choose a particular theme for said person to... See it there?
There we go.
Oh.
I love this.
That's when you shout him out.
Yeah, then you get the full.
You get that level of professionalism. You get the full work. You get me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You get the proper thing. You get what I'm saying?
Let them respect your team. You
get the you get it on cue as well.
You just had to look. Okay,
you get me. So we read out the synopsis, but we choose the theme that said synopsis is going to be read out in. Right. Do you have any? Do you got any?
Not for this one. I'm gonna be honest.
I was thinking like, could you do like a Kevin Hart? You got a Kevin? You got a? It don't have to be a perfect Kevin Hart. It could be like a Kevin something else. But
like a Kevin Lung. Okay.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Did you?
I see what you did there.
Thank you very much.
I see what you did there.
See, I started already. I didn't.
I missed that. It took. It did. I missed it. Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean. See, here's the okay. We'll try. We'll try.
I see you try to get in your bag.
We'll try. Okay.
It's a short little synopsis as well.
I was not even. I thought you.
Nah. I mean, we can get the.
No, it's cool.
We can get the wiki one up. Explain with numbers and references and shit.
Okay, so Me Time. So here's the thing. It follows a dad who finds time for himself for the first time in years. See, for the first time in years, a dad finds time for himself. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you. Because you should just hear what I'm saying. Somebody look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. For the first time in years, a dad finds time for himself while his wife and his kids, goddamn kids, are away. And he reconnects with a friend for a wild weekend. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good.
You put effort.
You did.
You like that, man. You got involved with that.
That was what you call original.
Yeah,
that was what you call original. That was good. That was good.
That was Kevin Long for real.
Yeah.
It was good.
I wasn't sure where the accent was going, but you know, the attempt.
You got it. All we do is we ask you to try.
That's what we do.
We ask you to try.
No, man, we're here to participate, so you know.
This one was directed by John Hamburg. I had not heard of this dude before. I see that he had directed something, and I see he directed it.
I said like he did coursework.
He did something.
Yeah, he did something, and I hadn't heard of him. Usually, if I'm watching something, I could kind of, if I know a director, I can kind of relay it back and be like, oh, he did this, or he did that.
Does that affect how you watch it, do you reckon?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Because I think the only thing that it would do to me is expectation.
What, raises it or settles your mind?
Both. It depends who the director is. So if it's like a director that I've watched something and I'm like, the last time he did something wasn't really great.
Yeah.
Then it would be like...
Sometimes I feel as well you can gauge a style of film. So going into it, it might be...
It's going to be this kind of funny or that kind of funny.
Because actually, every time I see a Quentin Tarantino movie...
I was just about to say.
I kind of know what to...
It's just left my mind. Who did Sin City?
Oh, shit. Oh my God.
Whenever I used to see his name, I knew it was about to be...
Oh,
I
can't remember, but yeah, I know exactly.
But I know what you mean.
But sometimes I'm more going like the style of what
I
think the direction might be or could be.
Mm-hmm. So, this one was written and directed by John Hamburg. Sorry, John, I don't know you.
It's all right.
We know you now.
Yeah, we know you now, John Hamburg. You're there now. So next time you do something, I'll be like, right, that was John Hamburg.
We got John.
Me time.
Yeah. I saw this pop up on Netflix. I hadn't seen nothing about it. I didn't even know he had a film out with Mark Wahlberg.
I did. I just didn't know what it was called or when it was coming out.
Because I knew he had one with Woody Harrelson. Yeah, he's got one out with Woody Harrelson. So when I
said
see
this though, Kevin Hart's doing an Adam
Sandler.
Yeah.
So like he's just about, and we always say, because there's a big thing with black people. They feel like it has to be perfect. Do you know what I mean? It has to be like, we can't just throw stuff out there. Kevin Hart is putting his finger up to them people, and he's literally just dashing shit
and
out.
And he's realised all these little family little films work in that. It's like for wider audiences, he's on it.
Yeah, and why not? Like, why not? Because
I'm not mad
when it comes to like white people, they just be throwing films out there, and some of them be terrible, bro. But they're still banking.
Do you know the word? It's the bank.
They're still banking.
Because I think he got smart by getting involved in the business side of
things.
And realising the audiences you can hit.
Like, I don't need it would be great if 10 million people went to the cinema, but actually, if it ends up on the playlist of an airplane, now 2 million people use that airline a week. Yes. Do you understand? So he's getting real smart.
Exactly. Why not? That's we've said it countless time on here. It don't have to be perfect. Listen. No. We want to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? We want to see it. And Kevin Hart is definitely in that ilk where he's like, do you know what? Yeah. Here's Mark Wahlberg. Me and Mark, we boys.
Mark W.
Yeah. Big fan base.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hey, Regina, what you doing?
We got the links.
Let's go. Do you know what I'm saying? We got this script by John. And who? John, you don't know him.
Don't worry about that bit. You're in it. I'm in it. Mark's in it. It'll be all right.
You know Mark, right? Yeah. Just come through.
That's cool.
So, I started this. I feel like I understood where this movie was going to go from the moment I put it on. Like, I knew what we was going to do. Yeah. Okay. It kind of explained that him and Mark were brethrens. Then Mark went down the Playboy route and he went down the family route.
Right.
Yeah. And his wife was a hard worker, done all the work, and he was more like the house husband. Yeah. And it obviously set up for he's going to have some me time.
Yeah.
And you can kind of guess that he links up with
Playboy,
and then shit
excited.
Ones, you get me? Also, I see mad how much fucking
smart guy
has Tia and Tamira's brother has grown up.
I've seen him and make like one away appearances like that though.
The sister.
You remember Smart Guy? It's like ages ago. It's like a comedy thing, Smart Guy.
He was like in high school.
Was that their real life brother though?
Yes, their real life brother. No, it's their real life brother. Yeah, I think his name's Tage Mowry.
I don't know his name,
But yeah, so he was in it. But he's grown, beard, deep throat.
To be fair,
whoa, wait. Has anyone ever walked off the show? Whoa.
Yo, my guy, what's going on? What's good? No, it's one too many now. It's just one too many mistakes.
Violence from this point, that's the last chance.
Yo.
After this is violence,
If you can't,
no, brother, this is body armor.
If you can't, if you can't ascertain what I was trying to say,
No, brother, we
you
cannot.
can't. No,
We
you ain't
cannot.
gonna. Nah,
was-
you ain't gonna do that one.
it
Nah.
was deep voice. Deep voice. That's what I meant. He has a.
Yeah, because these men are moving bookie out here right now. You hear me?
deep voice.
Yo, man.
And a beard.
1 second. Are we cool? I just need to check.
Yeah,
just before we go on.
You
Sorry,
need
guys,
more
we won't be
agua.
long. Are we cool?
You need more agua? You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. Like, because
Yo,
the spare drink, like,
'cause-
But because, guys, can we also be mindful that we don't want to get cancelled? So, like,
cancel for what?
there's nothing wrong with.
what? Yeah, nothing wrong with what?
No,
There's
wait.
nothing wrong with what? Tango?
1 second.
Say,
What?
Go on, say it. There's nothing wrong with what? Tell me.
There's nothing wrong with expressing what we all believe in.
I'm confused.
I can't get cancelled
I
for
am
that, bro.
confused. Yeah.
What?
Nah, from when you mention making airplane movies,
Yeah.
you know what? You struck a chord there, because I was gonna come and say a few things about the film. But now you said that, it makes me understand it a bit more. But I think one of my biggest gripes with the film, before I get in with what I liked, because it really kind of bugged me a little bit. I didn't understand why they made this kind of film. Like, I thought you two could do something else. Like, you lot could do this with, like, it didn't need to be them two. Like, it didn't need Kevin
they
Hart
could have
and
given
Mark
it to their
Wahlberg.
youngers.
It could have been Kevin Hart and someone else, Mark Wahlberg and someone else. So when I saw your two names together, it's like, but why do this film? Like, you could have done anything. You could
I
have
feel
done.
like, but I feel like Mark Wahlberg is caught up in this type of madness, like this type of slapstick.
I think he goes in and out, because
Yeah,
he just done that Father film or whatever, Father Stew, and that's a serious film. That's not no jokey thing.
Oh yeah, fair
You get
enough.
me? So
But
he
then he does the stuff like what was the thing he did with
that Boston film where he does the Boston explosion thing.
no, not that one. The one that he did with Will Ferrell, which was actually quite funny though.
Oh, I
The
know you took him about. Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't really like Will Ferrell that much, so I didn't find it funny.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I get what you're
Well,
saying.
Ferrell has his moments.
Yeah.
Have you seen Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
It's cool.
Alright, man.
That means no.
No, do you know what it is?
No, it's just not that funny.
I like action
Behave
movies.
yourself, man.
It's-
I like
Oh,
action
you like
movies.
actions, yeah?
I'm yeah, so but it's not bad. You're
No,
making it,
but-
it's not terrible. It's like it's not terrible.
Right.
It's cool. It's watchable.
It's top 3 for him.
Yeah,
Whoa.
comedies,
Exactly.
comedies.
I know.
Top 3.
Exactly.
Can we just relax? Yeah. Yes, I think it is a very, very funny movie. Top 3. I don't think that's ever come out my mouth.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's ever come out my mouth.
Okay,
I
right,
think
right.
that's just him
Just
being
really
him.
trying to,
I don't think
I'm
I've
trying
ever
to
said-
season it.
I don't think
That's
I've
the
ever
vibes
said
I got.
that. I don't think I've ever got
Dead or
that.
alive
No,
from you. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
Do you like Bridesmaids? Shit, man. What
I
is
don't
going
know,
on? That's
yeah.
crazy, man.
That's
That's
Bridesmaids. Top
It's a good movie. It's top what?
5. 10.
Why change his mind?
Hold on, wait, hold on. I need to think
You
about
said-
it.
you
Don't
said-
put me on the
Man said
spot.
top 1. You said that. You said that's
I've
the
never said that.
You said that's
I
the
never said
best.
Bridesmaids.
Wow.
You said that's the
comedy
best
ever
comedy
made.
movie.
Why
No,
you think
never.
you're a jackass? That's
You
what
said
telling
that's the best comedy movie
ever made.
We've been agreeing and shit. We lied. You said
It's not the best comedy ever made.
No, it is. The Bridesmaids is a good movie. It's not
I
top.
can fight for it to be in the top 5.
Wow.
wow, fight. What, him?
No, I'm just saying.
Whatever number you say it is, bro.
I can argue my
Seven?
point.
Yeah, cool, man. Whatever the fuck you say it is,
I can
man.
argue my case and put that in the top 5.
That makes perfect sense, man.
All right. So what would you have forced into number 6 to make? Because you know when people say top 5, it means
what did
it's
it knock
literally
something out?
5. Yeah. Because it's not. If it was top 3, you just say top 3. What would you have squeezed out?
Nah, he wants to now say, nah, you know, right? It's top 3. That's what he's
No, I don't. I'm just trying to.
I'd
I'm just
ask the
trying to
same
quickly.
question. I'd ask the
I'm
same
just trying to
question.
quickly think of comedies that would be like
In your
you're,
top
you're
5.
coming to
Bridesmaids
America.
is one of the best comedies I've seen. It's one of the best ones. One of the best ones. Yeah.
All right, it's a good comedy, but you just said you could you would fight for it to be top 5. What would be number 6?
I'm gonna make this controversial.
Go ahead.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just off the whim,
yeah.
what I'm thinking in my head, I'll argue Bridesmaids over White Chicks.
Yeah, I don't even think, is that controversial?
I think a lot of people will put white chicks in front of bridesmaids. That's why I said it.
You know what? Maybe I'm just white chicks.
You ain't seen that?
It's good. It's not that good.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I would think that more people would put white chicks in front of bridesmaids.
And you know what I think we're doing as well? Yeah, I think we're not. I'm not. When I say I'm not going back to classics. I'm not going back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to eliminate
back to like boomerangs and shit like that.
Yeah, because that would.
We're talking about like
just
new comedies. Do you
feel? All right, sorry. Quick tangent. Do you feel like your taste in funny has changed at all?
Yeah, it has to, because the type of
the
movies
level of
that,
funny
the type of, and the type of things that you can get away with these days is completely different as well.
As you say that though, but I still like that when I can if I could get some dark humor and
like Tropic Thunder, like
if I could get some real controversial, whoever's ready to take the risk, I'm here for a laugh. Yeah, but I'm here for a Frankie Boyle.
But you don't get that no more. Like, can you imagine Tropic Thunder being made in 2022?
No way, it wouldn't even get to filming.
Crazy,
bro.
It wouldn't get to filming from the script. It wouldn't. Get to filming.
Absolutely not. Yeah. But when I'm talking about Bridesmaid, I'm talking about now. Like, I'm talking about
it's within of its time sort of thing.
Yeah,
like decade or two.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple decades.
There's been no classics. Recently.
There hasn't.
No, not really.
There hasn't.
That's why,
not really.
Yeah,
like people tell me Girls Trip's better than Bridesmaids. That's why I would refuse.
Did you know?
Come on,
do you know what?
No way.
Do you know what? But you see with Girls Trips, this is the like. I think obviously. We know why.
Well, yeah, but it's the only thing we compare with. Like,
we know why.
Sort of
we know why people will sit there and say Girls Trip is better than Bridesmaids, and I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for the. But sometimes, you know, like I gotta come with a little bit of realism as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like I'm just comparing it
sometimes,
to
all the time. Sorry,
I'm comparing it to how many times I laughed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And there was a significant more.
But that's what should be the key factor for a comedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why Bridesmaids, and that's why this not so much.
Yeah, this
was pretty poor.
Yeah, as a comedy, this was like I was watching this more as in. You go, Kevin. Like I see what you're doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I respect
it. That's Kevin Hart, man. Kevin. He black, and I know he come from. I see him from down here, and I see what he's trying to do. So I'm a stick with this film. But I even might give it I even might rate it. So other people in Netflix and I do it.
I don't.
I don't rate nothing.
Cool for that
really?
shit, man.
I don't rate nothing.
My IMDb's lit, bro.
That's crazy.
I'll be writing comments and everything.
Do you put your name at the You know, on the website, like Daniel from London.
And it's like I don't normally scroll down that far, so I wouldn't notice personally. Well, fuck me. Is that who you are?
I write comments and everything, bro.
Yeah, that's
Daniel Nero once.
And I think you write paragraphs as well.
Bro, I start disagreeing with people in the comments and shit. I'm like, no, it wasn't. What are you talking about? How dare you?
I didn't know John before. I know him now. And guess what? I wish I never did.
It'll be like that, bro.
He's wild. But no, I laughed. You know what was confusing about this film as well? I couldn't really gauge who it was for. Like at first, I thought it was like a family type film.
Yeah,
but
there was some bits in it.
Yeah, there was a bit of adult humor in it that
when he's doo-doo on man's.
Whoa.
Well, no,
doo-doo on a man's pillow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, brother, you gotta say the pillow part really quickly.
You gotta say, get out. Where did you think man was doo-doo?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I needed you.
Not sure where we were going.
Yeah, there are many places.
Don't trust me in that. Yeah.
See right now, you're not on the safe list at all. I need you to say all your words
trust me. Okay,
clearly and
but
quickly.
say that the funniest bit was when he got caught by the girl when she walked into the room. that was the funniest bit.
That was a joke.
And other than that, it was a few little times where the kid said "fuck you" and shit.
I kind of like when they ran over the turtle.
That weren't funny.
I thought it was alright. I thought it was okay. It was the crunch.
I mean,
it's what you would expect with running over a turtle, bro. What you think? He's just gonna be silent?
Man, crack the shell a little piece, but
and then they had to take it.
Yeah, the same.
That one.
It explains all of this, but
Bro, do you know what I just saw?
That same turtle got cracked, bro.
But no, it weren't funny. It weren't funny.
Nah,
at
it wasn't.
all.
There was
wasn't
like
funny at all.
little bits. I can't even remember. Like I can't even remember doing that. You know that laugh when you're like.
The only time was when the kid walked into the room, bro.
that was. I don't even think that was funny. I think that was more.
It was just like,
shit.
yeah. It was just, it wasn't that funny, but
Yeah,
it was the
just one
funniest.
of those-
Or was it like one of those because you could resonate with it if you've got children and
Nah,
should
I
they
definitely
walk
can't
in?
resonate with what
Wow,
happened.
what was
but
he
it
doing?
was like.
Wait, what was he?
Me
doing?
time.
Oh, that's not funny at all. That is not funny.
The way it happened, though,
Yeah, it was that
was
reaction because
Because
the
Nav
kid
was
had no
literally
idea, and he was like, "Oh," and he couldn't turn it off with the TV.
He had the thing on loud.
Yeah, it was a mess. You know what, man? Literally me time.
Yeah.
Man,
wow.
for
He's
whole
just getting
drum to
started as well.
myself.
Wow. Oh, what?
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
took it off mute.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was wild. And you know what? Also with this, do you know that Regina Hall's love interest, the guy, wasn't even love interest,
Yeah, why
but
you
that's
say
what,
that?
because that's what he assumed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I proper got
bestie.
I proper got Meet the Fockers vibes with him.
Yeah.
Proper.
I
What's
get
his
what you're
name?
saying.
I can't remember. It's Wilson, Owen Wilson. Is it
Yeah,
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson's funny.
No,
Ben-
no.
Oh,
I'm saying
from Meet the Fuckers. Oh, no, Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
No, it wasn't. It was the guy who not Ben Stiller. Obviously, I know Ben Stiller, but
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Okay, when he comes.
Yeah, and
he,
he's
okay, I
the
get what you're
kind of
saying.
spiritual guy
Yes,
and
yes,
this, that.
yes,
And
yes.
there was another guy
Yes,
like
I
this.
get
Now,
what
I
you're
was
saying.
like, you've definitely seen Meet the Fockers, and that's definitely who you've based this off. Do
I
you
get
know
what
what
you're
I'm-
saying.
Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
get what you're saying.
So I see that bit, and
He did have that creepy guru.
yeah, that's
I'm a
exactly
pimp
what it
type
had.
vibes, yeah.
But yeah, in essence, this wasn't funny.
No.
I didn't really laugh at all at it. Not even in some of the comedies that we've watched and we say aren't good.
I
You
sniggered
still
at a
laugh.
few lines.
Yeah.
I sniggered at a few lines.
Really? What's a snigger?
Like,
Show us what is that? What snigger is?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I
Fair
did.
enough.
It's like smiling with sound effects.
Yeah.
Smiling with sound effects.
It was like, yeah, it was just like a few one-liners that, like I said, there was a time where the dude was on the phone and he was telling the kids to get down off the bed and said, "Fuck you, Dad."
Yeah, I
that
remember
shit like that was funny.
Yeah.
But other than that, nah, it wasn't funny at all.
Do you think they might get bored? I'm
I reckon on set, probably not though.
no, I'm not. I mean, work wise, like
And this dude,
the best way I
random-
could, like I say for instance, I have to gym, but some days I'm like, this is jarring.
Yeah.
Like I'm bored, but I'll just do it. Is it like one of them? Because by the sounds of it, they didn't need to do this.
You know what? I don't think they could afford to get bored because they haven't done that much groundbreaking shit. Like especially Kevin Hart.
No,
No
bro.
offense to him, he hasn't done like a hit yet. So I feel like he should be still trying.
So but I think that's what Kevin has.
He has, but not
Been
for you to start
busy.
doing. Like he hasn't got a Adam Sandler run yet. He hasn't done an Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but remember, Adam Sandler's a pure actor.
Yeah, I get what you're
Kevin,
saying.
people
I get what
forget
you're
that
saying.
Kevin's
Yeah.
actually a comedian
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Like, so the majority of his career is centered around actual performance.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
acting thing
It's just another
was just
branch
was
and
just
another
an
element of
actual
performance.
stream that literally.
Yeah. Well, I
was
guess
carved
then
up.
I
guess
don't think he gets. I wouldn't say he gets bored. I don't think he gets bored.
Like it's just
But
one
I
of
don't
them.
even know
Oh,
if he's in his
we've got
prime
to
yet.
we've got to work. We've got to do a movie. So because I feel like he's now. You can overinvest. I feel like he's overinvesting. Take a break. Do the behind the scenes stuff. Direct, right? Put some youngers on. Give yourself a reason.
for people to miss you, come back, and then.
But I think I don't know because remember we was discussing that Kevin Hart seemed to be trying to take the serious route because
Yeah.
he did it with what was the thing with Wesley Snipes?
I didn't even see that.
Oh shit! What was that called, man? God damn.
But I saw the one where he did the
Father Time
He
was
tried
one
to
of
do
them.
the one with the guy that was in the wheelchair or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was. He tried
with
that.
Brian Cranston. He did
yeah.
that, and then he
True
did
story,
the one with the
true
True
story.
Story.
True
True
story.
Story. Then he did the one with Brian Cranston. Then he did the one with the kid.
Yeah, the Father
Fatherhood,
Time.
which was. Have you seen Fatherhood?
Oh, Fatherhood. That's it.
Fatherhood's
good
good.
movie?
Yeah, Fatherhood's good. Like it was really good, and I
wanna
was
watch
like,
it.
so. Yeah, I don't know. obviously Kevin knows his career trajectory, but for me, it looked like he was trying to go the more actual serious acting route to kind of get those kind. Yeah,
do you feel like he wants to be acclaimed now? He wants to be said.
That's what I thought.
You know what? Differently, I don't think Kevin Hart's getting bored. I think he's playing the game. I could see how Mark Wahlberg could be getting bored. This guy's been acting since Boogie Nights and done every
He's literally
single
done
type of
everything
film you can do.
Yeah,
so I can see how Mark Wahlberg is just.
He's just turning up for his bridges. Yeah, he's just turning up for his bridges. Oh, yo, Mark, who you on?
Yeah,
I got a couple
I
months.
can see how Mark Wahlberg's there.
And we, do you know what? We watch so much movies that we kind of feel like they're favors. And this suits that thing. It's just like John Hamburg had the script. He knew Henchy, who knew Mark, and was like,
if you get Mark, come on my pattern for me, man.
That's what it
and
kind
then I'll cut you in on the back end.
That's kind of what this. That's kind of
what
this
your own wife. You can pattern up.
Like
you
could just,
yeah, that's kind of what this felt like, to be honest. But I mean, let's get into it. For me, unfortunately, this is a not. I wouldn't really recommend anyone to watch this. It wasn't that good.
Wow.
And again, I don't know who we're aiming this for. It wasn't for kids. I don't even know if it was for adults. So yeah, it wasn't funny. Unfortunately, Kevin, sorry, but you my guy. We like you. Next thing you come out with, I'm gonna watch it anyway. But this one, unfortunately, wasn't for me. So it's a not.
See, I want to say it's a watch it because I can see how it's just a casual watch. Like, you can just put it on like a little
I was going to say, not like a little background thing.
Yeah, I feel like, but then it's not really saying, go and watch it, because you're not really going to pay attention to it. So I don't want to recommend it like that. Trying to get tight on these watch it or nots. But I still feel like it has a place. But it's a not, because it's not that. I feel like it could have been better. That's why I'm going to say it's a not. I feel like you could have still pulled this off. It just could have been a little bit better.
All right,
and
2 questions. Sorry to cut you. 2 questions. And quick fire. Would you watch it while you were on a flight?
Knowing where it was?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. If it was in a pub, a really loud pub, like sometimes they got movies in the background or like MTV Base or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was good. Would you look at the screen a couple times, or would you just carry on with whatever you're doing?
Purely because it's Kevin Hart.
Right.
And it's on the screen.
Like,
that's a not, bro.
Yeah.
That's a not.
This is like one of the ones I can imagine, like, where I would find true enjoyment is if I was in a coffee shop in Amsterdam, buzzing, and like they have that on the back.
I don't even think that.
I found some. You find some real shit interesting.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
I just want you to know, bro. It has nothing to do with the TV.
No, at that point. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'll find this, like, I'll probably laugh a lot more. You hear me?
Yeah, because you're high.
Yeah, well, it has a place. It has a place in life.
Right, this is a watch it if you go smoke drugs. You go find yourself in Amsterdam.
In a drug shop.
That's what it is.
Where you are allowed.
It has a place.
Yeah. But big up Regina Hall, though. Anyway, she's
acted. Yeah, we didn't even mention her. Yeah. She plays these parts well, though.
Yeah.
Like, she plays...
I was actually really excited to watch the next one because I knew it wasn't a comedy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, because I don't think I've seen Regina.
Yeah, and we can get into it actually because I feel like it was 2 different Reginas.
Okay, cool. Swiftly moving on. Next movie is Master.
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Easy.
The smoothness and the
transition.
Come on.
So Master, starring Regina Hall. Amazon exclusive, I think, as well. That's the only place you can find it, to be honest.
Yeah.
This come out earlier this year. I've definitely mentioned it to you.
I don't recall, but maybe.
Definitely mentioned it, but we hadn't got around to watching it. So yeah. I was a little bit precarious on this one because it was rated a 5 on IMDb.
I saw the ratings wasn't too great.
Oh,
it's rated a 5.
It's funny though. I saw the ratings wasn't too great, but it wasn't exactly getting slandered.
Yeah, and another thing as well, I've noticed with IMDb, when it's like black movies, I'm pretty sure the majority of people on here writing and doing the reviews aren't black. So when it comes to these type of movies, I don't think they like them. I don't think.
Do you know what? I take back what I said earlier, bro. You write those reviews and you rate those because we need a voice over there.
Honestly,
no, it's true because black people don't review nothing,
bro. Honestly, and we'll get into it. But watching the movie as a white person, I could understand why you'd be like, what the hell? Master is not for me.
Wrong.
So, yeah. Okay. Look, this come out in March 15th. Actually, March 18th. It says. All right. Synopsis. I don't want to read this as a anything to do with race or southern or whatever.
Oh no. So can I suggest a thing?
Yeah, sure.
Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Oh, great.
Grenada.
So by the time you watch this, you may or may not know we've recently had Carnival. Yeah. Could you please do it in a Yardie accent?
Do you know what the thing is?
No.
Okay, because you know what I feel like we've done. This is like will be like the third or fourth time.
But we just had Carnival, so it's every excuse.
Yeah, Yardie.
Yeah, we definitely have one. I've done Yardie at least twice
by accident. trying to do something else.
No, we've done Yardie at least once, like at least twice.
I don't think we have, bro.
I have definitely. We did it with Drizzy here.
Can you do a Trinidadian accent?
No.
Where did Carnival originate from? Does anyone know?
Trinidad.
Actually,
it was Trini people that started it. I actually see a Carla video.
I didn't watch it. I saved it on my Insta thing, but I haven't watched it.
He said it was a Trini thing.
But you can't do a Trini accent.
Do you want to try? Portuguese type accent? Trying to think of Carnival
countries. Yeah. That Rio de Janeiro.
Big up my Brazilians. We definitely had that.
I feel like I might be able to squeeze like a Tony Montana Cuban accent.
What's your best West Indian accent other than Jamaican?
I can try a Bayesian accent, but I'm probably going to offend a lot of people.
Bro, you had me doing triple R and a madness. So.
No, but Barbados, they do crop over, so, you know.
I'll try a thing.
All right, here we go.
I'll try a thing. Big up all my Bayesian man them and gal them.
But each and every time.
Okay, hold on. Let me just...
A little bit more agua. A little bit more agua.
Okay.
Hear me. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
All right. Cool.
I mean,
anytime
now. Anytime now. Hey.
I'm trying to...
No.
Audio listeners, he's just preparing himself.
Come on, man.
Hey.
3 women strive to find their place at an elite Northeastern university when anonymous racist attacks target and black freshman who insists she's being haunted by ghosts and each woman must determine when the real menace lies. God,
no, you know what? I don't know. Because, let me tell you what I don't know. I'm not sure what it's supposed to sound like. The only Bayesian I know personally, I haven't really spoken to in years. So, Alex, what's your view? What do you reckon?
That was...
but
okay.
I feel like if you
were a movie, I would have said watch it because I'm not sure.
I feel like I was traveling different parts of the world.
Not just the
island. We was everywhere. We was in continents and all of that.
Like far away from the
actual.
We
was everywhere.
Then there was like a hint of what's the lobster from Little Mermaid.
I said the lobster.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's Bayesian.
There was a bit of Sebastian in there.
But you knew what I was getting for. If someone hears the accent, they're gonna know. He's trying to do Bayesian.
Don't take the piss.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're gonna know he's trying to be
for
Bayesian.
a non-Bayesian, I was like, that's around. You missed out. You should have said boy at some point.
Boy.
There you go. See,
you're right.
I really don't know how I feel about it.
3 women strive to find boy.
That would have really sold it.
That
was the missing
That would have really sold it. Oh, that's what he's going for.
Okay, now I got it. Yeah, we can go.
Right.
Okay, written and directed by Mariama Diallo, black lady actress from LA. I hadn't actually heard of her either, but I know that she done this one. This had to have been directed and written by a black person, in my opinion. If it hadn't been, I would have.
I heard it's loosely kind of inspired by some sort of true events.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because of like rights and Like I heard they couldn't actually. I don't know, whatever legalities.
I heard there was something going on. I think it was something to do with her, maybe as well. Something that she had experienced, or something in her family, or something like that.
Something to do with experience.
That's why this movie came about.
It's one of the ones where someone told you a story and you use it.
Do you know what's crazy? It felt watching it. It felt very. I don't know if real is the right word.
I know what you mean. Like it could have been. Like could have been.
This happened to someone.
100%.
Not that long ago.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly that. Like, this.
Would you say all 3 stories, or just 1 or 2, or this whole situation?
The whole thing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's
a mad situation.
Yeah, it was definitely a mad situation. Bro. It was nuts. And you know what made it worse? You know what made it worse is I was so triggered by this so many times. I'm just like, because I'm like, I know what's going on here. Like, even when they were saying certain stuff, I'm like, blood. Like, even do you remember the bit is near the end when she was like, oh, and she comes to the party and she was like, oh, we needed some seasoning, or what did she say?
We could have done with some life, or like basically like you bring the vibes.
You get what I'm saying. Yeah,
it was real. Like,
finally the black person.
But quickly, going on our conversation about the whole black trauma stuff, why you pick this? You didn't think it was gonna be this, or because I could have told by the cover and the name it was gonna have some sort of like.
No, do you know? Moments. I don't get that from this.
Oh, serious?
Do you know what? Yeah, I had read the synopsis. Yeah, and I more picked this because I knew it was a serious Regina Hall movie.
Okay,
so
it worked, but you knew it was gonna be like, or did you not know there was?
I didn't know there was gonna be nooses. If that's what you're trying to, if that's what you're trying to.
From Master and the way she looks there.
Do you know what's crazy? I saw Master and I was like, rah.
What? Hold on, wait, what?
Am I naive? I thought these man, you know what?
With the lashes.
I thought she was on some kinky thing. I thought it was a dominatrix setup. I thought she's gonna.
She even look seductive though. Hold on, wait.
I thought she was gonna show the man them. You can't mug me off.
No, she didn't even look seductive.
I saw the scratches on the wall. I thought,
she just
Watch it or not, man. Yeah.
I was like, Master. Hey, Master, yeah? All right, Reggie, baby. Bro, I was like...
Safe word.
And she got a shortcut and everything. I was like... She pretending to be... I thought like...
No, I did not get that at all.
Yeah, but you read the synopsis.
I didn't. But I saw the cover.
I saw the cover. I didn't get like...
I did.
I don't know.
Because I thought we've left that... You know, like there was that period, like the 12 Years a Slave period, where every seemingly successful major black movie was slavery-related racism. I thought we left that because this was... But
that's why I mentioned it, because we had this conversation the other day. So when he sent this, I was like, really? Contradiction? I was just like... Hypocrite?
I genuinely thought she was trying to teach the man them a lesson.
Oh, no, well, you got a shot,
bro.
You flipped on
massive shot.
I didn't expect it to be as deep as it was. I wasn't too sure where he was going, but when it was talking about haunted by ghosts and stuff, I was all right.
Well, could we essentially say what it's about? Kind of still feel.
Well,
like
it's basically about three. Well, I would say it's 2 separate stories, really.
Yeah, because did you get 3?
No, I didn't.
I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Not towards the end.
Yeah, but that is so crucial.
Yeah, that was.
You know why? Because there's a lot of stories that are hidden in plain sight.
Yeah,
and that's really what struck me.
We've been trying to watch one called Passing, which is touches on that type of thing. But yeah, before, can I just ask a question? Did you believe the mum?
Yes.
Near the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
So did I. 100%. 100%. I was like, you bitch.
And even if the mum was lying, that is still an issue.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
That still makes me believe that the youth's wayward.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know if I was too confident with believing it until I read the synopsis after the film. Like I read the synopsis after the film, and it wasn't until they broke down the synopsis I was like, all right, well, it must have been. But
no, bro. I believed it.
Yeah, so did I, because I was like, do you know what? That's kind of making sense.
Yeah.
Because that and it kind of falls in the line of, you know, like white people trying to use that culture Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get ahead.
Yeah,
Do you know?
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah, that's
just
what
like,
I mean. That was like such a mad super double entendre.
And
that they
yeah,
did
because
that was probably the most interesting story
But
that they
then-
paid the most least attention to in a way.
because then it didn't make no sense really at the end. It was like
No, do you know what? See, unfortunately, because as I said, I like action movies, so I'm always looking for the not so obvious villain. Because that's usually whoever's the main villain.
yeah.
So on her first house nigga, I was like,
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
Siren.
Yeah.
when she said that,
Like,
I was like,
that
raw.
was so harsh so early
Yeah,
on. I was
yeah.
like, whoa. So, and then I was like, oh, let me wait. And then it just seemed like, oh no, but why'd it be so harsh on her? And then, wow, okay, cool. When the mum came out,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I was like, yo.
And you know what really hit me was the picture that she brought out, and I was like, "What? How did we get from there to here? Like that?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
little
was like
tan,
even
bro.
more baffed.
That was more
I
than
was
that.
even
But
more.
that's
But
what
when
I'm
you watch the
saying.
passing thing,
Yeah.
you hear me?
But some like they can. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the story, like that kind of hidden. I don't want to call it truth. It's a hidden lie.
But
Yeah.
but there was in the 50s. There was a whole like thing of black people passing as like light skinned
Yeah.
black people passing as white people. That's what the film Passing is about. It's
Yeah.
about
Crazy.
a black woman who is
And
passing
And,
as
she
oh
white.
my
married,
God!
fam.
And now look at the 2000s where white people are
Oh,
passing
yeah,
as
yeah.
light skinned
Yeah,
people.
it's crazy.
And I say that with chest because a lot of people are doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%,
'Cause this
bro.
ain't no old. This is like recent times.
This,
Yeah.
oh, do you mean the movie?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. In terms of like passing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
this is a recent times.
Yeah.
Was anyone else confused in the beginning? 'Cause I feel like we jumped a bit. Going back to the beginning, was you lot confused by the stories? Because there was a moment where I thought this was a younger version of her.
Yes,
I
I
didn't-
did get.
I didn't get
No,
that.
do you know what? There was times when they made it look like it was a little her.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I thought it was like a daughter or something at the start, but I didn't think it was a younger her.
No, so I got the two vibes. One, I was like, oh, right, is this what her daughter's going through? Oh no,
That's
it's
why
at
it was
the
a
same
bit
place.
confusing,
And I was like,
'cause
oh,
I
was it a
couldn't-
younger her? Did it happen when her childhood?
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh no, they're there at the same time.
Yeah, but it was a bit confusing
Yeah.
leading all the way up to that.
Sorry, Maria, you didn't do that one too well, babes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't seamless.
Mariama.
Mariama.
This-
Yeah,
Maria.
yeah,
Do you mind if I call you Maria? I'm sorry, Mariama.
forget that,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry, Mariama. I'll call you.
All
your
right,
name.
but I said you go first. Essentially, what did you think of this film?
In the end, I liked it. Can I be honest? At the start, I didn't like it. That whole not sure. Is it her? Is it? And then obviously because they tried to add the horror element, horror movies have to be slow intentionally for you to get scared
And
when
then
something
hit you up,
happens.
yeah.
Especially when there ain't nothing really.
Especially
there.
when.
You hear me? All they've got is suspense at this time.
But because of the issues, in the end, it's gonna get me.
Yeah.
The twist right at the end, magnificent for
Yeah.
me. Magnificent, because by the end, I was like, all right, you've kind of given us the conflicts, you've given us the issues. So that massive spin at the end,
That was a moment.
it was, is it worth the, yeah, no, watch it.
I really thought
I'm a watch.
I really thought that the nuances, so like the little racist nuances that that us man would experience every single day.
Every day.
And you know, like I really liked the way so Zoe Renee, that's who played the little girl. I thought she was literally
brilliant.
sensational
She did
in
it
this.
really-
Like
she
I
did
really
so
thought
well. How
she
old
was
is she?
sensational.
Do you know?
I don't actually know.
She
no,
did
no, she's
really
born in
well.
1997, I think.
Jeez.
I think she's born in 1997. I think I
Regina.
saw that. Huh?
She was better than Regina in this.
A better actress, yes, I'll agree
Whoa.
with that. I'll agree with that.
I
Yeah.
wasn't feeling.
Well, she
Regina's.
had more to do.
You
She
would,
had
yeah,
more to
that's
do.
what I was about to say. I was about to say she
had more to do.
her role was more because she has come to a place where I feel like these white people have obviously a particular view of black people. So when she's come, she's actually more like them in the sense of she's a sophomore.
Yeah, but-
she was the valedictorian, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Do you know, as they would feel like, you know, those people that touch Harvard and
But
stuff
it doesn't
like
matter
that.
because she was black. Their view of her was you're from the ghetto.
Even when she came in that
hold
that
on.
bit
Yeah.
pissed me off, bro. I swear down, I really like this is what I'm saying. I got triggered when she walked in the room. People were on her bed
Everyone's in there.
and talking
And
about
the girl just
oh,
said, no, she's not going to do nothing.
and they're like, who you?
Guess.
And she's
She said
like,
guess.
guess,
That's
oh, you're Beyonce.
Beyonce.
you're one of the
Nicki
Venus
Minaj,
sisters. Nicki, I'm like, bro.
I'm
And
kicking
she's just
everyone
like-
out. I'm on. See, at that point, I was on antics.
Yeah, it was.
But she's just innocent. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't even
didn't
know.
like that.
I don't know if she knew. I'm not sure if she knew.
I didn't like that.
You don't like the fact that she allowed it.
I don't like the fact that they allowed her to allow it. Because they did it intentionally, obviously.
Yeah.
So that the storyline could continue.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no, that's something that naturally we resist.
Yeah, her character was quite weak.
But do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? That's
Yeah,
how people.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how a lot of people are, and that's
Yeah.
why a lot like when you come into this day and age, like with that, that's how kind of probably people our generation before, probably had to go through life and have to.
But
do you know what I'm
there
saying?
was
Because of fear
I
of
get what
saying
my man's
something.
saying,
You got like 15 white people in your room. You're the only black person, and you don't want to be that person that says, "No, I'm not fucking Nicki Minaj." What are you on about? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't take the piss.
Yeah, but you don't want to be that person because then automatically you're the angry black one. You're that person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't even know if she knew what was going on. I think she was kind of just.
She was very naive.
No, do you know what?
Do
you know what?
I think she was.
That was her safety mechanism.
Being
It was
naive.
safer to not resist. Because what if everyone gets upset? You've just started. You don't want to make enemies. Now it's not just girls. There are guys in there. Older guys. They're doing junk. Like, it's actually probably better to just take the hit.
Yeah.
And then everyone be cool with you.
Yeah.
And you see how it plays out rather than you can't fight every because there's no other black. The support was crazy. There wasn't any.
There wasn't.
So this isn't a war that we can have.
And especially as well, she's a young black woman. Like, she's a young black lady. It's a different for the man them to be like in a room with man around, white people around saying something. It's easy to be like easier to be like, nah, bruv, like don't like it's not funny. You know what I'm saying?
Even worse, physically, she was smaller than everyone. Like even the other girls, she was physically smaller than all the other. So she had no advantage. So do you know what? Right, I'm laughing, but listen. Sorry, I have to say this because it's just I'm triggered now.
Yeah, I'm saying I got triggered.
I went to law school,
times.
right? In law school, my first session in law school, everybody else, first class, bro. Everybody else was from a proper school, a proper university. Everybody else had a first or a 2-1, and those who had a 2-1 were disappointed. But the 2-1 from Oxford or Cambridge is almost better than my first from Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a first. So they're going around, hi, I'm Zeus. I got my degree from Oxford. Hi, I'm Daniel. I got my degree from Edinburgh, from Durham. It gets to me. Oh, shit. Pardon my language. Yeah, hi, I'm Olu. This is so. Hi, I'm Olu. I got my degree from. No, wait. I got my degree from Hertfordshire. I swear to you. Now listen to me very carefully. I swear to you. The room went quiet, and the lecturer said, "Oh, good for you."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's them.
And then someone said, "What is that?"
Oh.
Someone else said, "Is that like a college or like a polytechnic?" They used the word polytechnic.
Oh my goodness. They
just
stopped listening
I
to
just,
Olu.
They
heard Ollie. They was waiting for the rest of the day.
No, they heard. No, do you know what's so funny? You're not wrong, because even though I said Olu, what they heard was Ollie. And I always intentionally say Ollie, but actually what they heard, so they were listening because in their head I said Ollie. That's not a lie, by the way. If any of you went law school with me,
Oh, man.
I dare you to say I'm lying. No, bro, it was, bro, I swear to you, what they heard was Ollie. I had to actually correct everyone after that. No, it's Ollie with a U. Ollie. But they asked me if I was a poly. And so knowing what that girl felt like, that was one time I didn't resist. I didn't say don't take the piss. I didn't be like, no, it's a proper union. I just like,
Yeah, but
your turn.
But everyone has done that.
Yeah.
Everyone, every
crazy,
single day.
bro.
I I don't care if you say you're a liar. Every single black person has been in a situation where it's just like, this is long for me to be like,
first day, first class. I'm I'm gonna take this.
I'm gonna let that.
I'll pick that up in a week or something, and I'll pick it up on the next one or something. Like every time, bruv. Like a black person has just let something.
You can't be a superhero all day.
You can't, bro. You can't, especially if you're on your own. That's if you're on your own and there's no support system.
I mean, you learn to at most you learn to.
Yeah, like now it's different. Like now, as a 34-year-old fucking 6 foot whatever man, like it's different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's easy for if I'll be like, nah, hold on a minute, like that.
Let me talk to you outside 1 second.
Yeah, like don't like nah, it's not funny. Like don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, I didn't say Ollie. I said Ollie. And Hertfordshire is a proper university. Look it up.
You know when you
anyone else?
You think back, I should have said. You know, I
wish I said that.
Should have set the tone different.
I would. And for the rest of that year, that term, bro, I was now trying to prove myself to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't say nothing.
Bro, and that's how it gets. And do you know what? It's even like, do you know what I not that I liked, but I found like, do you know what? That's so thing. Like even there was a moment she turned on the other black woman.
Yeah.
She
realized that she was now one like what she hated.
Yeah. She turned on the other black woman because she's like, right, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, do you know what? Like, that's how situations like that would get you. Do you know what I mean? Like, because even there was the at the end thing, and even in the middle where they was like, what was it for her thing when she wanted to? What's it called?
I feel like we're giving away a lot of good parts.
Yeah, I mean,
no, but it go, guys. Actually, I'm really for it. Go watch it.
Well,
this will sell it. They need to watch it.
It depends if you. Well, I feel like you're early with the watch it, but you let people know from now. So because ideally, I thought this was a little bit boring. Like I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
The start was slow.
It is slow
because you don't actually know what you're watching. In my opinion,
that's
you don't actually know what's going on.
You don't know if it's kinky or not. The scratch marks aren't really an indication.
I don't want to know. I'm going to say, where's the whips? Where's the whips?
Bro, the house was dusty. I thought like she's going to... Her corner office is going to be a little bit...
It's about to turn into
X. It's a new university. I thought it's a fraternity. Loads of drinking. I really thought...
About to get lit.
I thought... When I thought like... Young Regina versus old Regina. Maybe she's going to
show the transition. How she became
and then she came back as a woman. Now she can prove herself.
Yo, you created your own
story. I was ready.
At what point did she turn slutty? That's what at what moment did you? Where did he get?
What outfits is she gonna go for?
No, but you know what? I agree with you in terms of the end really summed up this film. Like towards the end, it was like, okay, I'm getting it now. This has a meaning. That's a double entendre. That's a metaphor for that. But I can't lie. It wasn't a horror. It was a drama. It was just like a scary drama.
But this is what we're saying. We come back to the horror thing because I'm saying, you see, when you think about horror, it's back in the day horrors. It's jump scary and this, that, blah, blah, blah. Bro,
but this was nothing.
But there was a couple jump, like they tried to make you jump in the sense of... And,
did they?
Yeah, of course they did, bro. There's bare times...
I don't feel like I did.
No, but I'm not saying you did.
No,
but
I don't feel like I felt that.
What, even when she's hopping up out of her sleep?
No, brother. I hear you, brother. The time where her hands dangling off the bed.
Yeah, come on, man. And then I just... Now get the fuck out of here, man.
Brother.
Fuck out of here, man. I was like, I didn't know what we was doing here. I'm like, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
it was a confusion.
Oh, he thought
it was go time. That's why he looked like that.
He was like, right, okay, I'll be waiting.
I thought the witch was on antics.
Witching hour, you get me? Something different.
The witch was on antics.
That was really reaching, but
the witch was
on. I was like, all right, you get me?
With the little net thing,
the warming her up.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't get that vibes.
I definitely
No,
did.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. But that's funny.
I didn't get that.
No, but then the marks remained on.
Yeah, what we talk about?
No,
now?
I'm just.
What
I'm
we-
saying that in terms of them trying to make it
a horror.
It wasn't. It's not horror at
Even
all.
even when
They
like
just-
the little there was like shadow following and this.
Yeah, I
that.
feel like they just done a
maggot
lot of
thing,
suspense.
like,
It was
it
just
was-
bit pure suspense and.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
Yeah,
they
alright,
executed
fair
the horror
enough.
well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
I understand why
But
they've
quickly,
tried to.
and I got mad love for Regina Hall, man. She's
You didn't
been that
like her in
girl.
this?
I didn't.
Wow, okay,
I didn't like her in this, man.
I liked her in this.
I
thought she
didn't.
was
I was like, I just weren't
No, I'm with
believing.
you, Sean. I think you're giving her
Really?
too much credit.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Her fear was terrible.
Yeah, it was like.
there was
my
one scene-
God.
there
And
was
that's why I
one
said her
scene-
characters are two different. It's like she's got that part on lock,
Look.
like being that kind of comedic but because she wasn't even comedic in that, but she knows how to control
yeah.
her and
Bounce
navigate
off
her
it,
way in
yeah.
that kind of. I think she's gonna need a few more tries at this before.
No,
she
no,
gets it.
because no, I'm sorry. So Regina had me an enemy of the state. She was amazing in that.
Yeah, that was shit. I completely forgot
she
she was
was-
an
Her
enemy of the state, you know. I
fair in that
completely
was
forgot.
that's where she won me. I was like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
So
that's true, 'cause I feel like I have seen her in
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Watching
don't
this,
think-
I was like, this is poor.
Yeah, I thought it was poor.
Bro,
There
she
was one-
made me
There was a lot of
afraid.
parts where I questioned, like her.
You
Just
know the bit where the maggots
came out of the paint,
and
man.
then she's like, I was like, oh, come on, sis,
Yeah.
come on, sis.
Hey, yo, Reg.
I said, how many takes did we do in this? And well, that was the best one. Like, come on,
I
man.
know. So they probably just didn't redo it. Maybe she was just like, hey guys.
but there was a lot of those.
She had the rum punch.
Man.
She was like, guys, we're just gonna do one take.
It was like, I don't actually think she's gonna get better. So
Yeah,
So
there was a lot of them
Spit
kind of
on the
scenes. Though.
chips. She was getting lit last night.
I think, to be fair, there was 2 moments in this film where I thought she was lacking, but in the rest of that, I thought she was
Okay.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
good.
think she was.
Even
the girl was
the girl was brilliant.
The girl was
brilliant.
The girl was, and she's actually going to be. There's a new Hunger Games movie coming out. And
Oh,
she's
you know, what? I
is it?
feel like I've been hearing about
she's
this.
good. She's in it.
feel like I've
the
been
new
hearing
Hunger
about
She's a
Games.
brilliant actress.
She was wicked.
Yeah.
Like she had me. Like she really like.
even
I was
even the fake Blackie was brilliant. I liked who she was.
Oh, shit,
She
yeah,
was
she
yeah,
was
she
good.
was
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, she was really
She
good.
was
She was
brilliant.
Yeah, she was good
She
as well.
played that part really well.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
still got me confused.
All the white people were brilliant.
Yeah,
They played their role.
Yeah, but I feel like all of them just played themselves. Like, I don't think.
I don't wanna say
I don't
it.
think.
I
I
don't
don't
wanna-
think. You know,
They were-
sometimes you can just turn up to work and
You
be
know when
you.
it just looked like a camera crew?
Yeah.
It's like
And go.
Just imagine you're in a room, all white people, 1 black person. It's a party. Go. And it's like, yeah, be yourself. I'm like, all right, cool.
And you know that thing you always want to do when a urban song comes
Oh,
on?
my God.
Say the words.
Oh
Just do
yeah,
it.
that was wild.
That was wild.
I liked how they did that though.
Oh, it's
I
true.
kinda
That's
liked how they
actually
did
what
that.
really happens.
I
though,
liked how they did
when
that.
we're not there.
Yeah.
And that's another thing as well. Imagine like, and when you're this is why sometimes I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. You know, sometimes I think like you need when you're raising your kids and stuff. Yeah, even though like a lot of people, like even me, I've moved out the ends. Yeah, I've moved out the ends. I've moved up north, but I still want
Life is
a
good,
let
bro.
of a element of community.
Yes.
Like I still want them to know what being black is. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Whereas I know a lot of people are kind of like, right, I don't want no black people round me. I
Yeah.
just want to like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, and it's for those particular situations where you need your youth to understand. No, like this isn't like
Find someone that looks like you. Link up.
Yeah, exactly. Stay
Yeah.
with them because
Yeah.
they're more than likely you they're gonna be the
Well,
one that you need.
and the big question I had is like, why stay? Like I had that for
Well,
2. I was like, why you lot
you
staying?
say that, but
Opportunity, bro.
I know, but it got to a point where it's like I was asking,
You're at
but
risk.
why
Yeah.
stay?
Like you're at risk
Yeah,
now.
it's like, it's like
But someone you
at what
remember
point is this for
everything.
health and safety?
Everything's paid for over there. That's a lot of money. You can't throw that money
it's
out.
a different
Yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah.
Like they got people doing some mad foolishness just because it comes with them little perks of like,
No,
oh,
bro,
I get my education gets paid
Bro,
for, or it comes with health.
but it's a
health
big,
and-
it's
It's
a
a
big
big
thing.
deal.
No,
Like,
that's what I'm
even,
saying.
and do you know, like, even like in this country, bro, like if you turn up to a job interview, yeah, and you've got like eaten on your CV, bro,
You don't even have. You're not having that interview. You're literally just going to meet your new employer.
it's a different level of it's a different level. Like you're rolling up. That's why when it comes to like Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Yale, this, that, and what's the black one? Brown? What's it?
I know what you're talking about.
Is it not brown? What's the black one in?
I feel like I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
There's a black one. Whereas if
HBU or whatever it's called,
something like that. I'm sure it's brown, something brown university. But yeah, if you've gone there, it's like
you're already up.
You know what I'm saying? And even the black one, it's a case of if you go to places and there's black people there, if you've been there, it's like, yeah, cool, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how these schools work, bro. That's why you see all these, all these fucking politicians, fucking Cameron,
they're all linked.
Johnson,
they were all at school together.
They all gone to school together. You get me? They all gone to
together.
school together and this, that. And that's how that little clique thing works.
Even
Do you get what I'm
forms,
saying?
yeah.
So in that sense, I don't know exactly. Her school seemed to have been quite posh. Do you know what I'm saying? So it seemed to be like, yeah, as a black person to go to that school is a good thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is, I really like this movie, man, because I think that it was a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of triggering nuances, and this is why I kind of touched on the rating of it, because there's no way this is a 5. And I think a lot of white people would watch this and be like,
I don't know.
this ain't a 5.
I wouldn't give it that much more than
as a
5.
movie.
No, this is not.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
As a movie, I think you're.
But there's a big difference between a 5 and a 6.
Yeah, but you're giving it. You're rating it more because of the issues and how those issues made you feel.
Yeah.
If
As
you're just
opposed to
objective as a movie, the movie was confusing. Are you a drama or are you a horror? It was terrible in that sense.
I don't
you can't
think
even box it.
I don't think it was terrible. I just think that
let's come away from the issues.
But you know what it is? Like we were saying, so we didn't actually finish what we were saying about the horror. These days, when they say horror, it's not what you perceive from back in the day as horror. Horror now is, it could be almost anything. It's just to either like make you feel sick, or to maybe make you do a little jump scare, or to make you think that something's about to happen.
No one's throat's gonna get slit and then all the intestines get dragged out through the middle.
Yeah. That's a horror.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? That's a horror. Do you know what I'm saying? But like when you think of horror, most people just think, right, I'm gonna get scared. Do you know what I'm saying? But that isn't horror now.
But even if you take the horror aspect out, it still wasn't that great a film. Like the
but
storyline was still a bit confusing. It still was a bit higgy.
But we can't take the issues out, because the issues were the movie.
All right,
like that was the movie. Like,
but the main star.
But you didn't really get that until a certain point. You didn't get that until a certain point.
Yeah, but because it was the start of the movie.
And if I'm honest, even them explaining some of the issues and some of the scenes and some of the lines, where I think there was a point where they were in a hospital and someone was like, "This is America." There was a lot of corny moments. It was very bait. It was very cliche. It wasn't like the unique spin was at the end. Like that's what I like. But everything else before that was like your usual scenes that you would see of someone getting intimidated and bullied because of race.
Usual scenes and bait to you. Because you as a black person can understand and know what that is.
No, but I feel like it's bait scenes. No, I feel like it's bait scenes in terms of what you would see in films when they show this. That's what I'm saying. I think the unique spin came at the end. But I wasn't necessarily impressed by anything they did showing me throughout the film. It was cool, and I get what you're saying, but it wasn't like, it wasn't anything.
Yeah, the concept, that I'm going to agree with him on that, the whole concept of it happens everywhere. This is America.
Yeah, but that was more her.
I feel like they were just trying to kill time.
But that was the tone of it. It was
they're just trying to kill. Sis, we know.
That part was annoying, because it was like, you only really needed to give me, if you was gonna give me any like of those 7 bits to say like, oh, it's not gonna change and everything's gonna say, you only really need to give me one. It's like, okay, cool, all right, we know that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've got the thing as be like, okay, my man's playing cards in the picture, they're playing cards there. Oh, this is just the same thing. But there was like 4 or 5 of those. I'm just like, oh, bro, like we get it. I was like, we get that part. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I understand that, but I'm saying, what I really liked about this is the little subtle nuances from the white people that was consistently in this movie that we experience all the time. Bro. They're not subtle.
Or maybe it's because we go through it. Maybe
that's what I'm saying. They think it be subtle. Do you know what I'm saying? When I'm out or something and then fucking, I don't know, like James Brown comes on, oh, you like this tune, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, Daniel. Show us the moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can dance to this, can't you?
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, I know I can.
There was a lot of those.
I know. Yeah, but it's. But yeah, to me, all right, let's get into it. For me, I liked it, and I've explained already why I liked it. So for me, this is a watch it.
I'm gonna agree, because your last little spiel at the end, it kind of bridges it to a watch it in terms of if we're directing it at a certain demographic.
We are. So exactly
we are.
The realness is, are they gonna notice that and watch that?
Yeah, they will feel very uncomfortable. 100%.
Exactly.
I feel they'll feel like uncomfortable because the way. And sorry,
would
can
they
I
even
just
notice
touch on?
that, like you
Sorry,
said?
can I touch on that? The direction in this was good for me because they would notice it because it was made obvious, in my opinion. Like even when the bit where they was the Sheck Wes tune came on.
Oh my God.
It was just like it's obvious, like the situation was obvious about what was going on, and that it was even though they only said nigga once,
No, they didn't.
What?
They said what?
The Sheck Wes tune, that's got one nigger in it.
No.
Yeah, and then the rest of it's just rap. Shit, leave them no nigga phone. Shit, where's in the front?
Didn't they go? I swear they played the tune for a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Well, you know what? How they did it?
Okay, do you know what? Yeah, I think I've just wrapped it.
bro.
I've just wrapped it, and I've got two. But what I'm saying is, you understood what was going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't bait.
No.
It was the way that it was done. Her just kind of realizing, like, I don't think you guys are. I don't think you.
I like the way they shot that as well.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That was another particular part where I thought the direction was good. So I think the nuances parts where they did it, I think when people who this is directed at watch this will feel like, oh shit, like even maybe they think that, I've actually done that. I didn't know it was a.
And it's interesting you say that because this film is easily sliding under the radar.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't hear nothing about this. I haven't really heard.
Had you heard about this?
No.
Well, obviously not. And you had no clue what it was about.
I had no. I just had a WhatsApp, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
So you know what? It's a watch it. It's a watch it for those reasons.
Not even with all my criticisms, without what the points Daniel made, I think it's a watch it just because we've got a generation that's coming up that it could educate them. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the younger ones that grow up in the community won't be exposed to the subtle stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's it must be age specific. So I don't know what age has been categorized or whatever. But there's a lot of learning for some people. Like, actually, did you know if they do that to you, that's not all right?
Yeah. There's a couple people that still ain't really experiencing that.
Yeah, they haven't really,
to experience it. Or because of the world's kind of different now in terms of the circles you're in and how
the political correctness has kind of shaded things a little bit more. So you don't know that when they're you don't know when they're asking you to DJ. And make sure you can get us lit.
Yeah, and you know what's real about you saying that? Because you can feel a way, but because of the way things are PC now, you're not even sure if you should feel that way.
I'm the bad guy for feeling a way.
No, you're right.
So for that reason, I'm like, no, it's definitely still. And then obviously the surprise at the end, I don't know, it's not worth the wait, but it's good enough.
It's worth the film.
Yeah. So I'm like,
sums up well.
Yeah, man, it's a watch.
And do you know what as well I want to touch on? I didn't want to say at the start, but you know when I say black trauma, I wouldn't put this in as black trauma. Like, this isn't something that I say. When I compare this type of movie to like a Till, well, let me not say a Till because I haven't actually seen the movie. When I expect what happened to him and what I can perceive the movie's going to be about, that is black trauma in the sense of that type of if that makes sense. But
because that's direct black trauma,
right? So because we had a big thing the other day, and I was like, the Till movie is something that just doesn't need to be made. Like, for me, I'm like, I don't want to see that on the screen. Like, I don't want to keep seeing that particular type of black trauma on the screen.
Hear you,
with this,
there's money in it.
But you ain't know what you was gonna get from this. The same way you ain't getting
No, but I didn't feel like I was gonna get a till from this. Like I didn't. This didn't seem.
You don't know what till is. That was the whole argument. Like, you don't know
but
what
I know what happened to Till. Like, I know what happened to him, so I can assume
There's
point,
no way that story's not gonna be.
If they never show that scene, then
no, there's no way they're gonna show that.
I'm still confused at what you're saying.
But there's no way they're gonna show that. There's no way they're gonna show that scene. But it's just the theme of what has happened. Like, you know what has happened. They're definitely gonna mention.
What I don't get the.
They're gonna mention what happened to the youth.
But I don't get the big difference as to what you dislike about that and don't dislike about it. It's not the same, but it kind of goes in the realm.
But that's that. You saying it's not the same is enough. Like, it's
not the same story, because basically that's a true story.
Yeah, that makes it worse. If anything, that makes it worse.
But let's just say this was a true story, like we heard, like this is based on a true story. It's still a sense of bullying, lying, intimidation.
Yeah,
wait. You don't think this comes under black trauma?
Yeah, I'm confused.
No, I don't think it comes under the same thing when I say black trauma that I don't want to see, because with this, like you said, there's kind of like an educational purposes behind it. Like, this is something that people can see and relate to and be like, do you know what? I've been through that. Or someone can see that and be like, right, that happened to me. I didn't know this, that. With the Till thing, it's like you said, I haven't seen the movie. You're right in that sense, yeah. But
it can be relatable in terms of what man was talking about with there being Me Too's and Karens about and whatever not. I see that as relatable.
This is black trauma, bro.
Karen.
Do you know what this is? This is just soft trauma.
Yeah. Then that's what I want to.
Definitely black. Obviously, the Till thing, because of his story, it's more aggressive. It's more obvious. It's violent.
That's where it's different. And because I'm saying, like,
so the true stories then,
not the true story, but when I see like that type of trauma, just hits me as something like,
because it's true.
Mississippi, South, this, that particular lynch.
Yeah, but that's why.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but that's why things like this scare me, because everyone associates black trauma to just the very obvious down south. They hated us. It was, that you were gonna get lynched, as opposed to the safer, more educated, more